Okay, this is my home office. Now here's a computer that I decided I was gonna put a video, and here's another computer. This is my laptop. Here's my another desktop I got, and here's a computer for it down here. It's up under this book. Okay, hopefully you can see that. But here's some of the books that I was just telling you about. One of the things I found is, like I said earlier, and money invested in yourself is always money well spent. This is a rack. I think I paid like $40, or my girlfriend gave like $40 for this 6 foot tall, 6 foot tall rack, and it's got probably 100 books, I guess. Okay, and this is since this is my home office, it used to be a bedroom. Here's my closet where I keep my winter clothes. Problem is, I live in Arizona, so there's really not any winter. Here's also another computer that I use over here. And as you can see, this is a product I market. I market healthy coffee from a company called Gano Excel. And this is a placard that I use when I go to trade shows or whatever. And then here's some more books. And see, this thing is 7 feet tall. And as you can see, it's pretty much full of books too. But I got a lot of Stephen Covey stuff. If you haven't got books like Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell, you need to pick up a copy of it. See? Everybody needs a copy of this. Mark and his wife, they got into network marketing years ago. And they have since retired. I think they live in Switzerland now. But there's a bunch of different books. The Key to Success, The New Strategic Selling. Then there's bunch of training tools from Tim Sales, Professional Invited, the last one on your right there that you see. But then, as you'll see here above my other computer, I have 3 of them in this room. There are workbooks, and a lot of this stuff is in cassette form with workbooks in them. And I purchased them, I went through them, and I'm still looking for more of them all the time. But and needless to say, there's a TV here. Well, you can't hardly see it from there. There's TV here, and when I want to watch TV, because sometimes I actually watch TV and just post information. Then the other day, my girlfriend bought me a cart for me to put books on. But as you can see, there's a bunch of books that I haven't even went through yet. One of the things I found, though, is that you can never have too much information. Now, one of the things I do besides just finding books or whatever is that I also do CDs, cassettes. And here's something I picked up by Susie Orman. Hopefully you guys know her. If not, you should pick up some of her stuff. And this is just a collection of her stuff. I'm not going to make this very long, but as you can see, if you can read this, there's several different titles starting at the top up here. Live a life of true wealth, embrace your destiny, receive all you were meant to have, trust yourself more than you trust others, become a money magnet, secure your family's future, get what you really want, claim your power, remove your barriers. Those are basic stuff that everybody needs. Everybody should know that. And I see there's and if you haven't read The Richest Man in Babylon, I actually had my girlfriend give it to me on my birthday. I made 61 in January. She gave me this, and it's a CD. Okay? And the killer part is I already have it in book form, but I also have Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and I have a lot of his stuff from Napoleon Hill Foundation. As you can see, there's like Succeed and Grow Rich Through Persuasion, Think and Grow Rich, 365 Days of Success. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, Selling Yours. How about the greatest Napoleon Hill Selling You? How about the greatest networker in the world? That's John Milton Fogg. Then I got Zig Ziglar stuff here. Hopefully the light, you can see the stuff with the little light there. Zig Ziglar stuff. I got Matthew Lesko free stuff. One book that I use it to train the people who get involved with me is this book. Failure is not an option. It's just not. You know, like if you're going to fail, why start? So if you got in your mind that you can't do something, you can't. As my grandmother would say, don't nothing beat a failure but a try. But if you decide there's something that you can't do, you can't do it. No matter how much I would like for you to be successful, if you decide you can't be successful, you won't be. But then there's all these other books that I have. How about a book called Mass Marketing to the Affluent? Ah, yes. Sponsoring with Style, Selling, Direct Mail, Power of Focus, and all these books that you see here are books that everybody that is successful, because I've been to some of my friends' libraries, whether my library is nowhere near as extensive as some of my friends, but like I got some of Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki stuff. I got a bunch of Robert Kiyosaki Think and Grow Rich books, because where are they at? Okay, here we go. Think and Grow Rich, got a bunch of them, and a bunch of other of his Think and Grow Rich Dad books. Plus, I've got all a bunch of these other books. Prophecy, Who Took My Money, Rich Dad's Guide to Investing, Cash Flow Quadrant. If you don't have all these books, then you need them. Okay? Got a bunch of Susie Orman stuff, and if you haven't read Spencer Johnson's Who Moved My Cheese, everybody needs to read that, because it gives you focus, it gives you purpose. If you had never heard of David Bach, you should go to the library and check him out. In fact, all the stuff that you see here that I purchased, you can actually go and check them out at the library. But what I would suggest is either go on Amazon, you get them at the best price there, because there are people like myself who collect these books, and whenever I get 2 of something, I sell 1 of them, usually. But as far as Who Moved My Cheese, I think I got 10 of those. As far as Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad, I got 6, 8, 10 of those. And one of the things that I was running since the first of the year, I'm going to run it for half a year, is that anybody gets into my business, my primary business, and my primary business is healthy coffee, and I'm not with Organo Gold. The people who started Organo Gold came from the company that I'm marketing for, and the company I market for is called Gano Excel. And I've been with them 5 years now. I make a really nice living doing what I do. But I show people how to go from zero to hero. I mean, and if it was easy, everybody would do it. But as you can see, also, I picked this up too. Isn't that cute? It's a Jelly Belly gumball machine. I gave it like 20 bucks for it. Then I found out it's got like probably $10 worth of jelly beans in it now. And they're not cheap. They're really not cheap. Then there's a bunch of other books I have up here on this top shelf facing me here, like the Consumer Bible, some of Dale Carnegie's stuff, you know, How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Millionaire Next Door, Poems for Leaders. Then there's some ethnic books I have, Sidney Poitier stuff, Bill Cosby stuff, Maya Angelou stuff. Then I've got this series of books that I've been picking up and reading, and they're called Don't Sweat Press, Don't Sweat Guide for Grandparents. How about Don't Sweat the Small Stuff at Work? How about Don't Worry, Make Money? These are national bestsellers, okay? And these books basically explain my passion and the passion that you should have for what you do. I got up and closed the door, and but one of the things while I'm doing this is I wanted you to know is that there's, as my grandmother would say, where I come from the country, a small town in Arkansas, and my grandmother said there's more than one way to skin a cat. My mother would say an empty wagon makes a lot of noise, so she used to tell me to shut up a lot when I was a kid. Problem is, by the time I got to college, talking a lot was a good thing, because one of the things you got to be able to do is you got to be able to enunciate your point, and you also have to be able to prove your points. That's how come if you get involved with me, one of the things, like I said, I have a special going. You get involved with me in my business, and all you got to do is plop down 30 bucks, and for 30 bucks you get 2 boxes of coffee, and it's $30 plus shipping, not $32 plus shipping, and I can show you how to turn that $30 into $1,000 in 90 days if you follow the plan. Problem is that I didn't invent the way to do this. All I did was perfect it, because the sales process is something, if you read anything I said, it's something to do for somebody and not to them. Okay? So, now, get to me. Well, this is James Lockett. Take off his hat. He's taking off his hat. And I'm going to sit back down. But there's one more book I want you to see. How about this one? Don't Worry, Make Money. Because that's what life's all about. That's how you get the time freedom to do the stuff that I get to do. I live in the Valley of the Sun now in Mesa, Arizona. Hopefully you people are getting a good picture of me here. I'm a 61-year-old black man who got into network marketing when I was like 55 or something like that. And by the time I was 56, I was successful. And by the time I was 57, Left Arkansas and came to the Valley of the Sun, because why work? When somebody sends you more money, then you can go out and work. All you need is internet access. And I've sponsored probably 13, 14, about 40 people in my primary business, and with them they brought several hundred, and now several thousand people in my organization. But I get paid very well for what I do, and I was told that one of the reasons is because I keep reinvesting in myself. If you want to be successful, find yourself a mentor, somebody you can just talk to. I'm working with some people now who a couple of them aren't in any of my business, and I'm marketing 12 different products. But after I mastered the marketing, my primary, which is healthy coffee from Gano Excel, I'm the healthy coffee guy. In fact, somewhere around here, oh yeah, here is something that you need to see. This is one of the things my girlfriend gave me, because she says, and it says on there, I'm James the healthy coffee guy. Ask me about healthy coffee. You want to know anything more about my business, about me, Google me, James the healthy coffee guy, or you can call me up on the phone. My number is 480-277-0084. You want to find out about my coffee business, you can call, let me see, I'll zoom in. You can call 800-921-4266, and they can give you a pretty good overview. Like, as you can see, there's my telephone number, 480-277-0084. This thing says I've been running for like 11 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off, because I don't think that there's a lot of places I can post 11 minutes, but I'm going to upload this to a network that I control, which is called My Magic Coffee House. I don't control it. I'm just one of the admins on it. The lady who's the creator of it, Miss Nicole Brown, you should get to know her, because if you go to mymagiccoffeehouse.ning.com, one of the things you're going to find out is that this lady is she's very passionate. She's 40-ish, and she's taking care of her mother, and she goes to work every day, and she's a network marketer. She's marketing other products besides the product that me and her got together and marketed. She's marketing free video for you people who want to be able to send video emails to people. You can go to our group, and there's a place where you can go there and send you can send up to 50 of them a day. It doesn't cost you anything. But I'm going to get off here now, because if I don't, then I'm going to definitely run over, because I'm at 12.5 minutes now. So holler at a brother if you need anything. You want to find out more about network marketing, because I don't know everything, but I know where to find everything. Okay? All right. Later now.